Hello, welcome to my program. Today we are going to look at career orientation, and basically a lot of things have been said about career orientation, and today we'll just look at two aspects of career orientation. I want to talk about passion and solution. So should you not get anything from this video, you should be able to remember two things: passion and solution. Yeah, like we are speaking right now, a lot of people are making decision on what to study, which career to choose, which occupation, which profession, which vocation, which job. Just call it as you choose. However, a lot of people have already made errors, and as we speak, some are saying if they had known before, maybe they would have gone for something else. And as we speak, a lot of people are still studying and they're still making errors. We have the younger generation, some are wondering what to become, what to do, what to study. There are a lot of factors that influence this, which we cannot really go into details now, but one of the major things is your environment. Sometimes parents push people to study what they really don't want, or they want their children to live their dream. The question is, when you finish living your father's life, when will you start living your life? Or your sponsor's life, when will you start living your life? I know of a medical doctor who, you know, went to school and graduated, started working, but never had satisfaction. Because that is very important. Job satisfaction. Are you happy with what you do? What is that particular thing? Talking about passion, that particular thing that you can do at any time, even with little or no wage, yet you feel so happy, so excited about it. They can call you at any time, you will respond because you're just so passionate, you just so much love that particular thing. That dream that has always been in you, whenever you think, you imagine yourself becoming that thing, there is that joy that fills your heart. There is that joy that comes from within. You imagine yourself flying a plane, you imagine yourself being in a hospital treating patients, you imagine yourself in a big industry as an engineer, all of that is very important. That's what we talk about passion. What are you passionate about? What do you like doing? What do you think you derive so much satisfaction, so much pleasure doing, even with little or no pay? I think almost everybody has that passion for something. Some don't yet have a clear picture of what exactly they want to do, but they might have a broader picture, like, oh, I just want to be in the media, in any aspect of media. I just want to be in the medical sector, any aspect of it. I just want to be, in the engineering aspect, anything that concerns engineering. Now, within these sectors, how do you then choose what exactly to do? You may want to be in agriculture, you may want to do whatsoever you want to do. How do you finally decide on what to do? How do you study towards that? There are a lot of professions. Surprisingly enough, in some countries in the world as we speak, they are looking for particular specialties, and they don't have that. There are some professions that have high demand yet have few people in it. That is the next aspect that we are going to look at in this video. This video is going to be a very short and concise video because we'll talk about passion and solution. The world needs solution. The world needs results. Why should I hire you if you cannot help me? A lot of people are unemployed, and a lot of people find it hard having jobs because they have done things that the world does not need in their particular locality. What do they need around you? Yes, you can be passionate about something. Do you go in the direction towards the need, towards solving the solution of the world? Because the very essence of man, the very essence of humanity is to solve problems, to bring solutions to problems. There are a lot of things yet to be done to make life more comfortable, to make people happy, and to solve problems of people. So what you're doing, just think, you can pause the video and ask yourself some questions. What you're doing, is it beneficial to the world? Is it going to help the world? Is it going to bring a solution? I'm not going to give any example because it depends on your locality, and generally it depends on who you are, what you're passionate in or about. Ask yourself those questions. Because you can do something, you can spend time, 7 years, 4 years, 3 years, and study something that they will not need in your locality. So, how are you going to get a job? How are you going to get your life going? Because there is no essence of doing what you're passionate about when it cannot sell in your particular locality. And another thing, if you don't have the possibility of maximizing the opportunities in a different environment, like maybe traveling out of your country or out of your locality. So get a deep thought about that. You have to think about that. What are you doing right now? Do you like what you're doing? Do you think there is a possibility of doing something else? It is never too late to get into a profession where you get satisfaction. Let me tell you something. It makes no sense to spend the rest of your life doing something that brings you no joy, no satisfaction, no happiness. It is better to take 4 years, 3 years, 7 years of your time now and do something that every day you will come back feeling satisfied, feeling fulfilled. That in the years to come, you can hit your chest and say that you are self-actualized. So, these two things we should never forget. What are you studying? Are you passionate about that? By the way, the foundational level for those that the younger generation, are you studying what it's necessary as a foundation or a prerequisite to what you're doing? There are a lot of people maybe who dream they want to be pilots or they want to be engineers. And at the foundation level, they're studying maybe artistic subjects. Meanwhile, they're supposed to be studying scientific subjects. What is your role as a parent? What is your role as a school? What is your role as a teacher to guide students on what exactly they are supposed to choose, the direction they are supposed to take? Whatsoever you're studying, I want you to pause today and ask yourself questions. Is this in line with what I want to become? What I want to become, is it needed in my particular locality? Trust me, if you can answer these two questions, you will have no problem. It doesn't matter how long you study, it doesn't matter your duration. I know people who studied for 3 years, 4 years, and they are in high demand, and they are making a lot of money, and they are living happy lives. There are people who have studied for 7 years, specialized, they are in low demand. So think about it. Think about it. Make a wise decision. Make sure your children make the best of decisions. Thank you for watching. If you loved it and you want to follow subsequent videos of my channel, I'll be presenting a lot of other aspects of life and reality. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you.